So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. I want to talk to you today about staying positive toward yourself. The most important relationship that you have is the relationship that you have with yourself. Too many people don't like who they are. They focus on their faults and weaknesses. They relive their mistake and failure. They wish they were different, if they were taller, had a better personality, look than their cousin. Instead of accepting themselves as a masterpiece made in the image of God, they are critical toward themselves. And they wonder why they are not happy, why they don't have a good relationship. It's because they don't like themselves. If you don't get along with you, you're not going to get along with other people. In the Bible, it said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You can't love others if you don't first love yourself. When I was a child, many people, including my parents, asked me to not be selfish with other people and to be good to others. I'm sure some of you experienced the same speech from someone in your childhood. It's not that the advice was not a good one, but no, many people teach you to be good to you as well. Be selfish is not encouraged, especially when you are a child. But there is a form of selfishness that some adults experience that is actually healthy and needed. We have all heard about the label of people pleaser. Those people that live to please another or multiple individual. The people pleaser that want to receive validation from others regarding pretty much everything they need to do in their life. I want to attract your attention in the wording need to do in their life and not want to do in their life. People pleaser rarely do what they want to do, and they just adjust their life on what others expect of them. Please be good to you, be kind to you, be merciful to you before giving to yourself to anyone. Be loving to you. You are good to others. Why are you not good to you? You don't criticize your friend. Why are you criticizing yourself? You compliment your co-worker. When was the last time you complimented yourself? You admire their talent. Why don't you admire your talent? Start being good to you. That's not being selfish. That's not arrogant. That's loving yourself. Too many people go through life against themselves, feeling wrong on the inside. I heard someone say, I discovered the enemy. It was me. Are you your enemy? Are you defeating yourself, limiting your dreams, sabotaging your relationship, all because you don't like yourself? You have enough people and circumstance that is going against you. Don't be against yourself. When you wake up in the morning, don't lie in bed and think of everything wrong with you. What you don't like about you, your love, reliving your mistake, doubting and judging yourself. Instead of focusing on what's wrong with you, start focusing what's right with you. You may have weaknesses. You made mistake. We all have. But there are a lot more rights with you than there is wrong with you. Dwelling on the negative doesn't help you to do better. Beating yourself up to past mistake doesn't move you forward. The better you feel about yourself, the better you do. The more you like yourself, the further you go. You can give away what you don't have. If you're in turmoil inside, mad at yourself, critical, condemned, that's what you have to give. If you are hard on yourself, you'll be hard on others. If you don't forgive yourself, you won't forgive others. If you don't get along with you, how can you get along with your family or other people? The best thing you can do is start being for you. When you love yourself, then you can love other people. When you're kind to yourself, then you can be kind to others. It starts with you. Be more disciplined. If you're waiting to perform perfectly before you feel good about who you are, you'll be waiting your whole life. You have to accept yourself while you're in process of changing to a better version of yourself. Everyone in some point in their life found themselves struggling with some stuff. It really doesn't matter what challenge you face as beating yourself up because you have not get some stuff right or you are not where you planned to be is not going to help you to get there faster. The reality is before you decide to partner with anyone, you got to have a peace and harmony inside of you. You got to align with yourself. There is always some area we need to improve in. If you always perform all perfectly, you will have no reason to push yourself to become more and to go higher than you could ever imagine to be. There are actually great gain to find in your difficulties and mistakes. About them, some of us may not be looking to change ourselves to become better. You are changing from glory to glory. Learn to enjoy the glory that you are in right now. You may not be where you want to be, but you are not where you used to be. Instead of looking at how far you have to go, you need to look back and thank God for how far He's already brought you. It takes a mature person to say, I'm okay with where I am while I'm on the way to where I'm building myself to get into. One thing I noticed about myself is I don't pass much mental energy to judge myself or doubt myself like everyone. I can go through some period where I feel down about myself, but I rarely entertain those negative talk about myself. Why is that? Because I understood long ago that I need to be for myself. If I want to get anywhere in my life, if I carry self-hate toward myself, I will never be okay to achieve anything at all in my life. When something bad happened to me, like a breakup or lose of job, I look what area in my life I can improve instead of beating myself up to not be good enough. The way I see it is this way. If I'm not good, this actually is a great news, as it means that I have the opportunity to become better and to improve those areas where I'm not so comfortable in it. I need to change. I need to grow. My point is, my weaknesses are not on the forefront of my mind. I'm not focused on my shortcomings, reliving my failure, down on myself for past mistake. I know I'm forgiven, I'm redeemed, I'm a masterpiece, and I'm resilient to pick up myself and to continue strengthening my step to get where I want to be. Life is too short to go through it against yourself. I say this with humility. I like myself. I like my looks. I like my personality. I like my sense of humor despite it's a bit darker. I like my taste. I like my physique. I like who God made me to be. I love my videos and I hope you like them as well. But joke aside, guys, it's very powerful when you can say you like yourself. Not I like myself after I lose 20 pounds. After I learn to keep my mouth closed, after I become more patient. Accept and approve yourself right where you are. Force and all mistake, shortcoming, not when you overcome, but right now. I don't put my defeat in the front line of my mind. That failure wasn't taking up the most space. My victory, my accomplishment, my success is what should have happened. It's all in how we train ourselves. Some people have focused on their lose, their flaw, their mistake that time. They didn't measure up. That's why they are negative toward themselves. The wrong image are always playing in their mind. You need to focus on your victories. Focus on the time you succeeded. You resisted the temptation. You were disciplined. You felt like telling them all, but you bite your tongue. You went the extra miles at work. You excel in that presentation. Don't let the negative take up the most space. You can become who you were created to be. If you're negative toward yourself, yes, they are force trying to stop us, but I wonder if you or your enemies, circumstance may be against you. People will come against you. You can overcome those things. The problem is if you are against yourself, you negative toward yourself, that can keep you from your destiny. We all were given different gifts, different personality, different temperament. Sometimes we are fighting who we are to try to be like someone else. You have to accept who you are and what you're made of. I'm sure there are areas we can improve, in area where we can grow, but there are certain things that are who we are. When I was a child, I was shy and I was weak. But when my mother started to change and started to destroy herself, and I saw her for many years in pain, everything that she couldn't handle, I become good at it. Some of us admire our parents and we aim to be like them, but other people refuse to follow the step or to be like their parents. I can say many things that I became were created because of the issue with my parents. My mother started to drink because my father betrayed her. For many years, I saw her strong before that events. And it's only now that I see that she's a woman that is quite shy, weak, and she feels down about herself. My mother never stopped to not feel okay in her own skin and in her own life. She is now 38 years old, and instead of enjoying her old days, she is living in a bitterness and regret. She's also extremely manipulative, like a little child, and she constantly presents a broken person to me in need and unable. I'm sorry to say, but getting 38 years of this made me sick. It's like I've been eating the same cake for 38 years and nothing else, or hearing the same music over and over and over again. I'm sick and tired to be guilted and manipulated to just be me and to want to live a good life for myself. I love my mother, but she bore me to death with her continuously self-pity. I've been living about no family and no parents since age 10 years old. So I had to become courageous to make something of myself and to become something, and to continuously have in front of me someone that is bitter, sad, unable, victim, and everything I dislike as a characteristic just doesn't add up well with me. So yeah, I can seriously tell you guys, self-pity and being against yourself won't add any value to your life. If you are down the drain, you may get some people that try to pull you out of there. But after some time, people won't want to stay around you, as self-pity really stinks. It stinks badly. People want to be around people that motivate them to move forward in their life, to level up, and not to be around people that guilt you to want to be happy because they are not. Nothing is worse than being surrounded with people that got a defeated mentality. We need to watch out who we surround ourselves of, as energy is transferable. You need to be aware of something. When you are for yourself, you will stop trying to get validation from the people that cannot stand to see you win. The number one reason why some people have not managed to reach their full potential in their life is they've been surrounded by friends and family that have been weighted them down. If you are not for yourself, you start judging yourself, doubting yourself, pleasing other people before you please yourself, sabotaging yourself when you reach a certain level. Before you go out and try to start a relationship with someone else or make new friends, you got to first have a healthy relationship with yourself and have a super friendship with yourself. People come and go, but you cannot run from you. But the thing you can do is to transform yourself, better who you are. When you feel good, you attract others that are good to you, and you will add serious value to you. So stop wasting time to hang around people that are not going anywhere. No matter what is happening in your life and what challenge you face, if you are for you and got your back, you will handle anything that come in your way. As the truth is, nothing that is outside of you can really affect you if you don't allow those things to affect you. Many of us become miserable not because someone said something or something went wrong. We, all of us, are getting most the time defeated by the tiny thought that we believe in. A thought is what defeats us most of the time. Others got no power to hurt us and spoil our day. Only us can do this. Decide today that you are going to become your best friends, that you are going to drop to be against yourself, that you are going to love yourself and appreciate who you are and what you are before you seek to love and the approval from other people. I hope the message of this video is going to help some of you. I know it helped me. Too many of us and too many times, some of us share easily self-hate against our own self, in detriment to seek validation, love, and acceptance from other people that actually do not value us. Be your best friends, have your own back, refuse to belittle yourself, learn from your mistake, but stop beating yourself for tiny things that keep happening every day. Those tiny things have a big purpose in your life. Those small frustrations, about them, you will have no reason to seek to better in yourself. Okay guys, this is the message I had today in this video. If you got value from this video, give a big like, subscribe, share this video, comment. This is your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next video. Until then, be nice to yourself and be for yourself. Bye.